crazy. You seen them in person? Like,
nah, this is my first time seeing them.
Thing like some glaciers, man. Anytime it drops, I'm gonna cop.
When you talk Neon 95, bro, that's like
top
an all-white Air Force One, bro.
Top five all time.
I don't want y'all goofies to keep buying them up that don't really have appreciation for the culture. I want them to sit, to go to the people that really want to shoot and enjoy them.
You got the Dunkins, they some boots, boy.
Yeah.
You gotta make sure you do leg day. When you put those on, boy.
The Ashley Larry 14s, man. I wasn't too mad at the quality because I like the long hair suede.
I don't want to have to buy a shoe for over $200 and have to bring them home and work on them before I wear them to my liking. Exactly. Come on now, send them to the outlet. We'll get them on discount now.
You risking a blowout, man. You step out in some OG 95s or something like that, they gonna go poof.
Your shoes,
leaving a trail. You're on the ground. Hey, some fixing flat can't help you, my boy.
Take a spare pair.
Off-Whites, they ain't really never do nothing for me like that, personally. I mean, it's
a fashionista Jordan.
I didn't.
And sometimes you have to tell a stylist no. That's not me. Like let's cook up something else.
No, look like that nigga had scales on his ankle. Like a lizard.
Hey, look, this Kevin Durant right here got that crocodile skin on.
I could have capitalized. Let's do some dragon scale KD exclusives.
Right. There would have been them kicks to make ashy right there. Some ashy
there you go. You shining a little bit too hard. I mean, hey, shout out to Baby and the Hot Boys, man. Get your shine on. You know we with that. Hey, you gotta have limits. You gotta know when to get your shine on and sort of turn it down, man.
It just be OD. It look like a light show, man. Like, calm it down, man. No Gucci facts.
Yeah, man.
Yo, welcome back to the Supreme Saucecast. It's your boy D Fant in the building. We got amazing guests for our first guest in the spot.
Appreciate it.
We got our boy, Mr. Loverboy Lonnie in the building.
Man.
Hey, I'm here. Thank you.
Yes, sir,
Thank you. Appreciate
y'all. Yes, sir, man. You know, it's your boy Icebox checking in as usual. You know, on the Supreme Saucecast, episode 3. Like my partner D-Fan said, man, we got a very special guest, Loverboy Lonnie, in the building, man. It's a pleasure to have this brother. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Definitely been knowing him for some time, and he doing some good stuff in the fashion space, the culture space. So, you know, it's definitely an honor to have him on there. Yeah. You know, Lonnie, just to introduce you to our guest, man, can you tell a little bit about yourself to the people, man, the Sauce Nation?
First, I'd like to thank y'all both for bringing me onto the platform, first and foremost. It is an honor. On social media, I have me a little platform called Dress with Finesse. So it's kind of like a little fit check. I see people in the local area who put that shit on. I pull up on them. They pull up. They pull out their best fit, and they start. They build it from the ground up. It's based off your footwear, and then they build up. So that's kind of my thing in the social media space at this time.
Man, that's what it doing. Let me correct you real quick, brother. Mm-hmm. Ain't nothing little, everything big. You got
that's
big,
right.
Hey,
you got something big going on social media, bro.
Appreciate
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got big motion going on, man. Ain't nothing little. Everything big, man. So you know what I'm saying? We speaking that into everything that we doing. So yeah, once again, we definitely appreciate you, man, dropping into the space with us to chop it up, man. Is our first guest. This is history, the city history for us, man. So, definitely wouldn't like to kick it off with nobody else but my brother right here, man. But we'll go ahead and get it kicked off, guys. So we always have to display a little razzle-dazzle, as far as like latest pickups and everything, man. I brought a couple pairs in. March was late February, March. It was all right. Some stuff came out. I wasn't able to get it, but I was able to cop a couple pairs. So we'll open up, this is a Job 3 to Cobalts. Sort of like an all-star release in a sense. But I was able to pick these up, of course. A very, very clean colorway of the Jobs. Was definitely looking forward to these when they had first put up pictures and everything. Like the details real good. Like the sole got kind of like a ice gloss type vibe on them or something like that. So real dope. Chrome check mark outside. As you can see, had a job there or whatnot. Really goes hard with their Memphis Grizzly uniforms. They kind of baby
that colorway is a fool.
Yeah, man. It's crazy. You seen them in person?
Nah, this is my first time seeing them in person.
Check them out, man. Yeah, you check them out too, Lonnie. Yeah, they real cold, man. Literally cold. I'm thinking like some glaciers, man. So I had to definitely make sure that I had picked those up. I was on those. That was Very important.
Like a mirror.
That's what set them joints off.
These joints is tough.
As y'all can see, man, we love the Job 3s here on the Supreme Saucecast.
I'm a fan too.
Yeah,
I got a pair of the cribs.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah. We rocking with your boy Ja the long way. Too bad he went here to play yesterday in the city, man. Them Grizzlies came in town. He was over there on the bench or whatever, man. So, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. All right, another little pair. Now, this is my favorite team right here. Laker Forwards, man.
Yes, sir.
No, you know, clean. This is a very difficult pair to cop. It released All-Star. Once again, this is another All-Star release that was in L.A. You know, Nike hang tag. Ain't nothing heavy, just a little black and yellow hang tag, man. You know, suede, very premium on it. You know, I definitely love the execution of the shoe. Yeah. And again, as y'all already know, I'm a big Lakers fan. So, you know, anytime I have a chance to get something like this in the colorway and or similar to like a PE, got a cop, man. One of my favorite details, I love like the speckles on the back or whatnot. That was a nice touch by Nike, I feel, to kind of tie the shoe together. Love the midsole, how it's kind of translucent, but not all the way. It kind of gives you those, Travis vibes, like the Friends and Family pack, but it's still its own animal. The materials that they did use, man, is definitely good, A1, man. Bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can check them things out. Yeah, you know, let the people know what y'all think about them.
That was a great pickup for me. Shout out to my bro, Mr. Iceballs with the Connect.
Hey, man,
I needed those.
These tough. Yeah, I slept on these.
Yeah, bro. They like that. If you come across a pair, I definitely recommend copying.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, they definitely like that, man. Hey, that's how we do, man. Hey, when you Soul Brothers, bro, you got to look out, man. That ain't never been me. That's, you know, I can't, you know, reveal who I talk to or who I got connections with shoes and stuff like that. I mean, what the next man have, they don't have no impact on me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If I can put everybody on clothes, shoes, whatever, I'm going to do that. You know, it's...
No gatekeeping.
Your outfit or whatever you gonna do with what you're gonna do, that's your business, bro. Like they didn't make everything one of one. It's gonna be other people with it. So why not put my homeboys on and my brothers on so they can style and drip too? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's just how I am. But that was definitely one of my must cops of the year, in my opinion. It could be top 10 sneaker of the year early going on, but I'm heavily biased because I'm a Lakers fan. But having that shoe in hand, again, you know, nobody's really going to be able to touch Travis Friends and Family unless you're just uber rich and you're going to spend $10,000, $15,000 on a shoe or something like that.
Rich, I would never do that.
Yeah, so for us to have the opportunity to cop something like this and the quality is there as well, as y'all seen in hand, it's not like your typical GR or the materials that they're using on a lot of GRs now. Mm-hmm. So, you know, it's high quality. So, I mean, definitely was a mandatory pickup, man. And given, you know, we are in the month of March, Air Max Days next week. Really, it's Air Max month. That's how I kind of, you know, want to regard to it, a reference to it. So, of course, we had to get the latest iteration of the Neons. This the 2026 pair right here.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You know, these was mandatory. And I'm going to dive into something about these in a second. But, you know, just to give y'all a little visual or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You ain't pick these up, did you, D-Van?
Nah, I didn't get the 2026 joints because I got the
2020s.
2020, yeah.
Yeah, so these are the 2020s, guys. Y'all can see definitely rocked them before. As we said on previous episodes, this is definitely a top 5 shoe all time, in my opinion, along with the Air Force One, Air Jordan 1, Shell Toe / Stan Smith Adidas, I would say. And I mean, you can kind of throw some other things in there, but definitely off the top of my mind, Chuck Taylors. I mean, that's just an all-time shoe as well. But yeah.
So am I tripping, or is the green a little bit more vibrant on the 26? Because the 2020 look a little more yellowish to me.
Right, correct. Mm-hmm. So the yellow is a little bit more vibrant on the newest pair. I do personally like the gray gradient a little bit more on the 2020 pair.
Okay, yeah.
It seems to be a little bit more variance in the colors versus the 2026 pair is kind of like the first, I guess, 2 tones of gray is more like it has, I don't want to say it's like a brownish looking light kind of tint to it, but it's not as gray in my opinion as the 2020s. However, I love the structure with the big bubble on the newest pair. Right. I definitely like that. I also like how the gradient does actually run into the, like, far as the front toe cap right here. So it goes back and it gets that gradient. And if you notice, it doesn't do that on the 2020 pair right here. Right. So it doesn't like really run into the side of the shoe. So I definitely like that they upgraded that on the newest pair. But, again, this is, an iconic shoe. So anytime it drops, I'm going to cop.
Yeah.
I don't. When you talk Neon 95, bro, that's like
top
an all-white Air Force One, bro.
Top 5 all time.
They can drop those every other year and people going to buy them.
Like 3s and 4s, basically.
Yeah, that's definitely one of them ones to where if you have a pair that you didn't beat to death, then pick up a new pair, like, cause
and even if you do got a fresh pair, pick up another pair.
This guy, hey, you spend a lot of money listening to this, man.
Hey, y'all know the nickname, Double Up Shawty. Come on, man. Hey, I'm kicking it for sure. So yeah, man, definitely the it's always a pleasure to see these come back, and I just wanted to touch on, see a lot of chatter on social media about, these are sitting and, they're bricks and like, man.
That's what you want as a sneakerhead, though. Like, I don't want y'all goofies to keep buying them up and that don't really have appreciation for the culture. I want them to sit, to go to the people that really want the shoe and enjoy them. Not the resellers, not the hype beasts, the people who actually enjoy the shoes.
Yeah, facts. I mean, like I said, it's never a bad thing when you can walk into any shoe store and get your size in a fire shoe. Like I said, that's Mount Rushmore level colorway. It's not just your average 95. Like, this is, for sure. To me, that's the GOAT Air Max. Period.
It is. And
you can do anniversary ones. There's some other pairs out there that's like that, right?
Yeah.
People like what they like. Some people don't even like 95s. I mean, that's just a fact. Some people don't. Like, everybody has their preference. But to me, when you talk about Air Max, that's the shoe that you're going to think about.
You think it's the most comfortable 95? You think that the 95 is the most comfortable Air Max? I think it is.
I wouldn't say that. My personal, I'm a 97 guy. Okay. I love 97s. I just think like kind of that full length air zoom unit works for me.
Okay. Understood.
The 95 is a comfortable shoe. Again, you can keep it on all day, but like I said, my personal favorite number would be 97s.
Understood.
Okay. Respect. See, I love the 97. The look of that shoe is one of my favorites. I would put the 97 above as far as look, but as far as comfort, I gotta put the 95s. Them 95s.
Yeah, the comfort is what I think is more comfortable than the 97. I do agree with y'all that the 97 is silhouette is nicer, but it's just something about when I put that on recently, I was like, man, this feel a lot.
Yeah.
Out of those earlier models, they're definitely the most comfortable out of the 90s models.
Now, I will say, obviously, like, depending on how your foot size run, it's a lot of space in the 95s and the toe box, and 97s are more of a sleek kind of finish at the toe. Yeah. So if you're a person that's like a half size, then you might could go up a half a size in 97s and get that same feel. As far as with Air Max 95, that's what a lot of people don't understand. Different shoes, you're gonna have to tweak your sizes depending on where you come in at. Just as far as the shape of the shoe, like the Jaws that's on the table, those run extremely small.
You gotta up those, man.
Yeah, exactly. Like with Nike basketball, so you got to go up minimum half a size. I go up a whole size, honestly.
Yeah, I go up a whole
size. So it all depends on the shoe, but definitely 95s. Hey man, them dope man 95s. You already know.
Dope runners.
Yes, sir, man. Them dope runners, man.
Dope runners.
Absolute classics.
Yes, sir.
So speaking of Air Max, and we know we're in Air Max and Air Max month. I don't like to just bring it to a day because
Air Max month.
Air Max month in the city, we have a lot of things going on as far as Air Max with different shoots and working with different people. And one thing that I try to do is pull out pairs that people might not see all the time. So what are y'all Air Max grails? That one pair that either you haven't gotten yet that you want, or a pair that you have gotten that you have been looking for? What's your Air Max grail? The specific pair.
You want to go take it first?
I take it first. I recently gave my reverse duck camos away. Oh yeah. I want the original duck camos though.
Okay.
I want those. I think that's that. And I go with that Arm Air 95, the first one. I really like that one.
That was a good one.
Okay, yeah.
Really, they ain't missed with none of their 95s, in my opinion. Like,
I don't think
they
have.
Yeah, they done knocked it out of the park, man.
Yeah.
Once again, shout out to James. Hey, tap in and do some business with us, please.
Yes, sir. Whitaker Group.
Yeah, man.
Supreme Saucecast in the lab.
It sound good, man. We can pop up in one of the spaces and shoot this thing, man. You know, let's make it make sense. Hey, let's get it. You know, Black business unite. But I would have to say, Grail, I mean, it's the Neon 95 for me, like far as if it's the Go Air Max. But one pair I will say that I hate, I didn't actually get a chance to cop, or I actually had a chance to cop, but I didn't pull the trigger. Y'all might remember they're the Jocker 97s. It's like that green pair, and it has like a weave kind of pattern on it or whatnot. Derek, we have to maybe pop up an image so we can show the people exactly what we're talking about. Obviously, I don't have them on hand, but it was a kind of limited pair that dropped, and then they end up popping up in outlets. This was probably back in maybe 2015, 2014, something around there. And I was on IG, one of those pages that documents outlets and what they kind of have.
Yeah.
And I noticed they were in a Tennessee outlet. So I'm like, man, let me start, shaking the trees, seeing if I can get in contact with somebody. Right. Ended up finding a guy. He had a pair. He was a little bit out of price range where I wanted to be. Gotcha. And of course, back then, this is before like the boom of like the hype, the reselling, your StockX. None of that stuff existed at the time. So I'm like, man, I might end up catching them here at our outlet, or I can get it for a cheaper price. Never saw those shoes again, let alone in my size. I'm like, I should have just forked out the extra couple dollars, and I would have had something that I honestly still have not seen until this day on nobody's feet. Wow. I have not seen them at all. So, that's one pair that I would say that's kind of ducked me. But I'm just a real OG-ish type person, so long as I have silver bullets, metallic gold 97s in the collection, neons, 95s, I'm good. Like when it comes to Air Max, I have a select pair, but we also have the variants of Air Maxes, man. Your up tempos of the world, they're considered Air Maxes. Scottie Pippens for y'all that don't know. Penny ones. Definitely. Hey, who knows? Might see those in the upcoming weeks. Hint, hint. So, you have those. You got the Duncans. That's another pair that a lot of people. Yeah. They some boots, boy. Yeah. You gotta make sure you do leg day. When you put those on, boy.
Heavy, them things heavy.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So, it's a lot of variants of Air Maxes and stuff, man. So that's what I do love about it, that it's not, you're not limited just to 95s, right, 90s, or Air Max 1. Yep. It's a lot of different variants that you can throw in and like, yo, I'm popping it. Even the newer stuff, Vapor Maxes and the DNs and all that stuff, like that's what you're into. And also honorable mention for me, GOAT silhouette is the TNs also. Yeah, that's outside of 97. I would have to say that's probably
waiting. I'm still waiting on my pair to drop. I'm still
Which one you waiting on?
So they dropped when I was young, and I remember Mom Dukes was like, "Yo, you gotta get these." This is when you would go to Foot Locker and they would have the shoe in the glass case before they drop. Right. This was a time where they actually had Air Max in that case instead of just Jordans or whatever hoop shoe. So it's called the Dracula pair. So if you're an Air Max aficionado or whatever, the Dracula pair was a pair that I think at the toe it started off red. And then it faded into like a blackish gray and purple look. When I say I can't wait till they bring those back out, bro, I've been waiting so long for them to drop those, man. Yeah, I remember getting them. You know how some shoes you just remember.
Yeah, it's a part of your childhood. Yeah, man. Them good memories. So definitely love to see them come back. And of course, sure. Definitely the Hyper Blues, Sunsets. You know what I'm saying? The Hyper Purple joints, like those are definitely like the staple colorways with those. And even in the new iteration, like I see people going in stores like, yo, man, what are these? They got the neon color TNs and those. So those are on the short cop list, catch them on sale or something like that. Plan on adding them to the heat room for sure because, again, I love TNs. Yeah. So you talking about comfort, too?
Yeah, those are clean.
I would say I kind of like those over 95s, too, comfort-wise for me. I love that TN and Max sure they knock those out the park. Like, that just screams like 90s just vibes and just real, big boy sweatsuit on, man, and just rocking and rolling. So, yeah, man, TNs for sure, definitely dope. So, transitioning away from Air Max and stuff, man, Jordan Brand, they're providing us with some iconic colorways of some shoes, man. However, as we say, Nike, in this case, Jordan, they're going to Nike and they're going to Jordan.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we're getting colorways of stuff, but the quality is trash.
Lacking.
Trash, bro. Like, how y'all feel about these iconic colorways bouncing back out and the quality ain't up to par, but the price continues to go up? We're talking $220, $230, whatever the case may be, man. What y'all thinking?
The Ashley Larry 14s, man. I don't know. I like, we discussed it a little earlier, but I wasn't too mad at the quality because I like the long hair suede. I just didn't like, again, y'all don't like the ashiness of it. I get it. But I was cool with the suede. It could have been darker, but I think it, but for the price tag, I get where people come from. If I'm paying that much money, I don't want to see no flaws.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to have to buy a shoe for over $200 and have to bring them home and work on them before I wear them to my liking.
Yeah.
Facts.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
they
saying?
could have put a little bit more dye in that suede,
That's
man.
it. That's all they needed. Because this colorway would have sold out, bro. Like, this was a first day cop.
It's a 14.
Me.
Yeah,
it's not a lot of 14s anyway.
Yeah.
Any colorway.
Because I didn't get this. The black and the pair we're talking about, of course, is the black and university blue pair.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get them when they first dropped, and I wanted them.
Yeah,
so
same here.
When they said they was gonna bring them back, I'm like, okay, this first day, Mando.
Yeah.
Went to the
spot, no discount, no nothing. Gotta
pull them joints out the box. I'm like, oh man, ain't no way they done them like this. After the way they done the quality of the nines, the Flint nines, and then they circle back and done the 14s. Like, I'm like, bro, come on.
Hey, yeah,
so
man.
y'all weren't feeling the glue stains on the nines?
No.
Oh man,
I had to get it anyway because that's like one of them colorways I needed.
On sale.
Mine was on sale.
Okay,
I had a little plug. So
that's
my plug got me right, but I wasn't gonna pay full price for them.
Well, see, y'all already know Nine's my favorite. Y'all done tuned into the show. You already know the Cool Grey 9. That's my favorite Jordan all time. Period. That's over any and everything. Mm-hmm. That particular shoe colorway, that's number one. If I had to give away all of my shoes, I'm not giving away.
How did you feel about the quality on those when they came back out?
The Cool Grey 9s, excellent. They did a great job.
See, I didn't get though. I had one from like 2013, 14. I had those.
I had those. Yeah, well, I get them every time they come out. Yeah. But they quality was where it needed to be. So that was my expectation for the Flints, and I copped those. I was not waiting for no discount. Paid the $230 and some change or whatever it was out the tax.
Yeah,
and I got them in hand, and I'm like, bro. Like somebody took a glue gun or a color pencil and kind of traced on the outside of my whole head. So it wasn't even like it's spots on the shoe. Like where
I know what you're talking about. I got
literally around every part where they kind of glued the stuff around the shoe.
Exactly. Yeah.
I could see it. I'm like, bro, I'm not paying $230 for this, bro. Like some shoes that look like this, man. Like that's not it. And I seen a couple people, they popped up with pairs. They got lucky. Theirs one had as much glue on it or whatnot. But yeah, I had to shoot them things back, bro. Like I can't justify spending that kind of bread on some shoes like Defense said that I have to get somebody to try to remove the glue stains or somebody be looking down at my feet like, yo, bro, like what's going on?
Because I think they put suede on those as opposed to the first ones.
The new bucks. So, and they didn't have the glitter in the paint like the OGs.
Bingo.
You know what I'm saying?
I didn't want the glitter though. I'm cool on it.
You did, man. Hey, when you see it in person, bro.
I should have brought.
I don't like the glitter.
I should have brought my OGs in. I'm telling you.
I had the OGs too, bro. I just don't like that glitter because when I first got them, I got them on Flight Club some years back. They crumble now, but I was like, I don't like that glitter. I didn't know they had glitter on them.
So let me ask you this: since you don't like the glitter on those, what about the glitter on the actual OG, the white, black, and red player? Right, white, black, and red pair.
I seen them on there. I just hate glitter on the shoe, man. I hate it in general. I can't.
It just adds.
Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna buy it because it's a classic shoe.
For sure.
I ain't gonna let that deter me because you can't see it from my like ain't nobody saying, oh, you got glitter in your shoe. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But just to hold it in hand, I'm good without it. I like that new buck feel smooth. To me, it just give it a more premium look. The glitter make it cheapens the look to me just a tad bit.
Yeah, that's an interesting take. Yeah. But hey, again, guys, that's the beautiful thing about sneakers. We all like what we like. Certain things that may pop out about a shoe that's like, oh, I love it. The next person may say, hey, I don't like it. That's the beautiful thing about it. We're not, limited just to back in the day, we can only play in black and white or all white Chuck Taylors, or like that's the only sneaker PF Flyers. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Which again, I mean, that's drip too. That's drip too. What people want to have, but now we have variety. We can wear basketball shoes, soccer shoes, whatever it is you want to rock. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's out there for you for sure. So you know, man. I mean, Jordan, they just. But I don't know. Like, I really hate that because, again, I'm biased. I love 9, so I was really, really anticipating that shoe.
Yeah.
And again, like I told you, I didn't wait. First day I was seeing, I hit the check, got him. Like, instant cop. I'm not waiting on no coupon, nothing. Like, when it comes to the 9s and it's an original colorway, I'm copping, bro. So when I got them in hand, I was just so disappointed, man. Like, just to see that. So hopefully I can find a pair on sale and it's a little bit cleaner. I can deal with a little bit of glue marks. But they have to do a little bit better when they're coming out with these samples and the material choices that they're making. They have to see,
is that going to work?
Yeah, we're upgrading the materials or whatever it is they decide to do, because the actual kind of suede around the mudguard was nice. Yeah. But it's like, if y'all are doing that, you need to alter the glue or whatever you're using to put the shoes together, because ain't no shoe going to be perfect. So you'll see some spots, but like I said, if it literally looks like, dang, y'all was trying to do Air Max 95 gradient on a Jordan 9, like that's what it looked like.
So with that glue issue though, I think back to the Mellow 13s. You remember them? The black and yellow 13s, right? They canceled that release, sent them straight to the outlet because of the glue issue. Now, when I got the shoe in hand,
perfect. I had got you shirt on them too.
Exactly. So when I got the shoe in hand, they were fine. Like, I didn't see no glue stains or nothing. So when they're dropping a retro that everyone essentially wants, and it has the issues that they say that those Mellow 13s had, and they sent them straight to the outlet, that's what I expect them to do for the 9s.
Yeah, like, that's understood.
Bro, don't charge me $230 and y'all know they messed up. Like, come on now, send them to the outlet. We'll get them on discount now.
Yeah. You're right. I agree with y'all on that part for sure. Like, I feel like when you're paying that type of money, it needs to be quality that we're paying for. And I appreciate the people who are standing on business, because these companies will take advantage of you. And if you don't stand and say, hey, that's not right, it'll get worse.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It'll get worse. So I do appreciate the crowd to say, oh man, this ain't it. But I found a little beauty in the mistakes that were made. But you're right. That's definitely a discount shoe that you wait to go down.
Yeah, for sure.
That's how I looked at it when I first saw it. I said, I'll wait for it to go down.
Yeah. I mean, they definitely show on the cop list just because I love 9s. But like I said, I just can't justify putting that kind of money into a shoe and it's flawed out the box, and or having to order multiple pairs, which unfortunately I've had to do on a couple of sneakers, even with the Red Dion's, bro. Like,
I didn't get those.
Really?
I had to go through probably about 3 pairs just to make 1 pair, bro. For real.
I've been kind of light this year, so you guys have probably been more hands on with the sneakers that's coming out. So y'all telling me that now, it makes sense. Like, keeps happening. Yeah, this is not like a one-off situation.
Right.
Exactly.
Oh, no. If that's the case, you got to step it back up again, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's luck of the draw, man, that you get a pair and it's all the way clean, it don't have any mistakes on it and stuff like that. And also another pair that came out, went sort of straight to outlet, was the Carmine 6s. You remember they were saying the paint sort of looked like it was bleeding. Pinkish. Yeah. They were saying it was bleached, but it's like the paint. It's very hard to describe. You just have to kind of see it. It sort of has like a pinkish hue in certain lights, but for the most part, bro, you really can't tell.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And they stamped some of the pairs as B grades or whatever the case may be, but it was literally the exact same shoes that was in Foot Locker and everything else. Like,
really?
It went to the outlet. So, yeah, that was a tricky pair, and they were selling them at full price at that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
Yeah, I agree with y'all. Flawed shoes for full price is nasty work. That's
nasty.
That's not cool.
Yeah, definitely it is.
Only reason I sucked it up on those 9s because I really wanted it like you. Like, that's one of them colorways when I was in middle school. I didn't get. Yeah, I've been waiting. So I just said
01, 02?
Yeah,
like that.
Yeah, for sure.
Even if you do got the OGs, they done.
Yeah, it's fried.
Mine just I wore them last time for family pictures. That was the last day I wore them, man. The right by like the inside plate or whatever, like where your shoe arch is, that started falling apart, crumbling.
Yep, mine did the same thing, boy. It hurt my heart. I only got a few wears out of mine because I bought mine from Flight Club, so I was really hurt.
Yeah.
Man, yeah, cause I know you paid for that.
But that's why I don't do old shoes no more.
That's that big bank. Yeah, I mean, it's
playing Russian roulette.
Yeah, definitely, because you never know how somebody else took care of the shoes.
Where they were stored.
And then, like I said, also if it's super old, you definitely don't want a DS because it's definitely gonna crack. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, so you definitely want a pair to slightly use this and have that glue activated. You know, if it's well over 10, 15 years old, something like that, you definitely want one that's lightly used. You know, free game for y'all out there. If you are trying to get OGs and stuff, if you don't know the game, do not get a DS shoe that's over 10 years old because you're really running the risk of it falling apart on you. Now, certain ones, you know, you can get maybe some forces and stuff like, you know, those Jordan ones,
right.
You know, but anything like with that foam midsole or, you know, air bubbles and stuff like that, man. You risking a blowout, man. You step out in some OG 95s or something like that, they gonna go poof.
Your shoes,
leaving the trail. You're on the ground. Hey, some fixing flat can't help you, my boy.
Take a spare pair.
Definitely
take a spare pair.
Take a spare pair.
I'm trying to tell you. So with quality and stuff lacking and all that, and things sitting, how do y'all feel about just retros being readily available? Like, because you still can walk into any Foot Locker, you're going to see All-Star 1s, usually All-Star collabs that you just sell out. The recent Jordan 13s that dropped out, Chicago's. I actually didn't pick those up because my last pair, they're pretty still icy. I probably maybe worn them twice since I had them, if that. So, you know, you got to definitely have to be selective with your copping. But what do you guys think is the cause for these retros sitting? Is it quality? Is it lack of, I guess, resale value? In you guys' perspective, what you think?
It's definitely lack of resale value. Like, I feel like the game had went into a point, like, during COVID where everybody saw, this is a quick flip. You know what I'm saying? I can just buy these and use these bots to get these shoes and just sell them because I'm keeping it away from the people who really want them. And now that they're seeing that some of these people who are into these shoes, man, I ain't buying that. That's crazy.
Right.
Yeah. I already got paid a retailer $230, $215. You think I'm about to pay you $400, $350? Nah, I'm good.
No way.
We're not doing that. So, and then we starting to see the younger generation coming in the game. They like the runners. So that dampens it too. So I feel like now they're sitting because people can't make the money they could make off of them, like back 10 years ago.
I can agree with that.
Very true. Very true. Because when you see the youngest now, they have on Asics. I see a lot of them wearing Asics. Saucony's, yep.
Saucony, sorry. I'm old school.
We clarified this a couple episodes ago.
Saucony's, bro.
We from the city, bro. This is the city. We call them Saucony's, dog.
That's what we call them. That's what I grew up on.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
But one other thing is, just like we talked about, the quality and the price. The quality and the price, stuff is going to sit. And quite frankly, I feel like the market is a little oversaturated.
It is, but I think Nike did that on purpose. They trying to kill them resellers. They time coming to an end. I hope they transition into something else. I'm just being honest. It might be a select few stores. I don't have an issue with the resellers. But I'm just saying your time is coming to a near end for a lot of these places that don't have a rapport with the community.
But I'm gonna tell you,
support.
I'm gonna tell you what all Nike has to do.
What?
Drop more limited collabs, and that's all the resellers gonna have. Because you got to think, since the sneaker market is oversaturated right now, people want limited shoes.
That's true. That's smart.
The Travis Scotts that's about to drop, I think it's like 2 pink colorways or something like that. Them joints gonna easily be over $500-$600 when they drop. It's because it's a limited shoe. It's a Trav collab, and that's what resellers are gonna go for. So Nike has a recipe to win from every angle.
They do, because I'm gonna be real with you. The casual not gonna go into the resale store,
right,
to buy that collab, because they're gonna be on to the next shoe. Whereas people like us, we like, damn, I ain't get that 2 years ago. I'm gonna see if I can find the right price or try to trade a couple pairs and get the pair I want. So it'd be really, like you said, it would be beneficial for everybody if they did limited for those collab pairs, the off-whites and stuff like that.
Yeah. Even with that upcoming version of the off-white, I see people, it's kind of hit or miss. Me personally, I mean, Off-Whites, they ain't really never do nothing for me like that, personally. I mean, it's
a fashionista Jordan.
You can give me a regular pair of Chicago ones. I'm taking them 10 times out of 10 over the Off-White Chicago.
That's fair.
That's just me. Again, I know I like certain collabs. I understand the hype behind certain things, but it don't tickle my fancy like that. You know what I'm saying? As far as that Off-White, the 10 capsule, my favorite pairs out of there was obviously the 97s and the Prestos. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, those are the ones in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Those are the dope ones, but like, it's just, I personally think, man, that it's like you said, it's the hype and it's about where somebody can make $1. It's not about how when we were coming up, hey, it's just the next pair of J's and this is it. Now, of course, we would have our favorites that we would like. But when we're putting it on, whatever J's was coming out, bro, then that's what we caught. Now, mind you, it wasn't as much coming out because it's literally, you might get 2-3 retros coming out at one time. Like, you go, you'll get a pair of J's dropping out. Like, basically, all the stuff that's sitting on the table right here, guys, you walk into your shoe store, that's all dropping on one day. You know what I'm saying? That's $600 some odd dollars if you want to cop all that at one time. So, you know what I'm saying? So, it's a lot different. I do understand that from the time we came up, where it's just a pair, every other month or something like that. But think about it, man. Like you said, Nike in it from every angle. Do y'all think them price increases are by mistake? No, they're closing the gap. Like, they're literally cutting out the margin for the resellers. They looking like, yo, we're dropping these shoes and, we're selling them to Foot Locker at $50 a pair or whatever the case may be. But we looking on StockX, Go, all the other platforms. They're selling thousands of dollars. Travis Mochas and all that, $2,000. Frags, $2,500. Like, you right. Nike like, well, we got to get some of this. Yeah. We got to get some of this. Hey, one way or another, we going to get our kids, shout out to Ann, to go ahead and resell or whatever, do what they got to do. But we finna get us in too. And like I said, think about it, bro. Any early shoe, you can go on StockX, anything right now. And cop. Where does it come from? Come on, man. Nike know what time it is. I mean, I don't want to dive too deep into it, but like, it ain't hard to put, 1 + 1 always going to equal 2. Well, So, but like I said, me personally, I like to see it, man. I'm just an advocate for it. If you like the shoe, man, I love for it to be available. Even if it was collabs and stuff like that. I mean, I understand the limited nature and feeling like, yo, I'm one of the few to have this particular pair. But I just feel that vibe and cycle of sneakers has just kind of exhausted itself, and it's just became too common to where every Travis, for the most part, is limited. Now, you had certain colorways like that canary and like blue pair that didn't hit like the other ones. Like, you could still kind of find them for decent prices. But even still, you're not finding a Travis once everything dries up at retail for the most part. You're just not. Because people know it's attached to his name and they can make some kind of bread. So it's just like, I would love to get a period where it don't matter what it is, collab or not, is readily available or it's attainable. That's what I'll say. I'm not going to say you can walk in like an Air Force One and picking up a pair of all whites at every store on the block. But, your House of Hoops and, just certain little, retailers and stuff, you can go in there and get it. And it's not like, yo, I really did want this shoe, but I can't afford $500, $600 on shoes. I mean, which really nobody can. The economy crazy. So, it's definitely, I would like to just kind of see a shift because it's too predictable. We already know every collab, you're going to have to go to the resale shop. You're not getting it on sneakers. If you do, it's like a shot in the dark. Go play the lotto that day.
I'm kind of anti-resale a little bit now.
Oh, y'all already know my motto. If it ain't box, I don't cop. Y'all already know the deal with me.
Like I said, I got my picks out there, man. But, yeah, So Proud, this might be the one pick I go. But outside of that, nah, I don't like messing with the resale too much.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's hit or miss, man.
Especially now.
Yeah. It's we chop game about a couple of our resale shop experiences and stuff like that, man. Again, I respect everybody hustling business like that, but like I said, I'm on the record. As far as reselling and all that really hurt the sneaker game and the sneaker world, how we grew up in it or whatnot. Yeah. Again, I'm not knocking nobody hustle and everything, but it's just kind of brought people into it that doesn't care about the game and about the culture and what certain things mean. It's just all about that almighty dollar. And, it just kind of interrupted the peace and the balance within it. You know what I'm saying? We're just bringing people in. It's basically like culture virtuals, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They're not really cut from that cloth. They're not really they didn't grow up in it understanding, yo, I got these J's middle of the week, man. I'm finna pop in. I'm finna be the man in the middle of the lunchroom or whatever the case may be.
I remember them days.
Just how you putting that fit together, man, like they just went there, bro. And again, it ain't got nothing to do with age. Even I'm pretty sure some of our younger or newer sneakerheads, they can speak on what certain sneakers and stuff mean to them, how they put it on, whether it's, designer shoes, Balenci's and stuff. We see a lot of the younger kids, they wearing that kind of stuff. So, just whatever it is. But
what tripped me out nowadays is how a lot of the younger demographic, I'll say, they talk about not wearing basketball kicks with jeans, saying it's not cool and stuff like that.
That's nuts.
So we have Mr. Dress with Finesse in the building. So what you think about that, brother?
I think that's bullshit.
I'm straight to it.
Like, that's bullshit. Like, where would you like? I think color, like when you dress, the big thing is color blocking for me.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go to like your fit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like how it fits on you. As long as your fit, as far as how your clothes fit on you, look good, and your color blocking is straight, you can wear whatever the hell you want. Yeah. Like, the idea that you can't wear this with that is crazy. You wouldn't see a preppy look if you couldn't mix the dress clothes with the jeans. Bingo, you know what I'm saying? You're taking away from creativity of the fit if you do that. So for people who are, I don't think it's an older generation thing or millennial thing. I think it's probably below the millennial age group.
Yep.
For those generations down, bro, y'all gotta cut that shit out, bro. Yeah. That's nonsense.
It's creating a box. and like you say, with fashion, you can't have a box that you try to put everyone in, not wearing basketball kicks with jeans. Like that's crazy.
It's like saying I'm only wearing my runners to go run in.
Bingo.
Yeah, you don't have crazy. An Air Max day if you don't wear them with jeans or you don't dress them up and get fly in them, bro. Like, that's nuts. Right. So that's like saying where you should never wear your Balenciaga. You should only wear your Balenciagas with Balenciaga clothes or the high-end designer clothes. You should never wear them with a pair of Levi's or anything. I know there's people that do that. I'm not saying that you should, but you're taking away from that creativity. Because what if your homeboy makes handmade clothes or something and it would fit those Balenciagas, but it's not name brand? Now you just messing it up.
Yeah, exactly, man. It's to me, it ain't even about the brand. It ain't about none of that, man. You just put on what you want to rock, as long as it's clean. Everybody got different styles. As y'all can see on the camera, we all dress differently. You know what I'm saying? Oh. He got his style where he rocking with. D-Fan got his style. You know what I'm saying? He done went east side golf on them guys. You know, with the prayer vest and everything, man. Shout out to them boys.
Shout out east side.
That Carter
doing big thing with Jordan Brand, my little boy. Y'all, if y'all ain't peeped the game, man. Like, see, we really dripped up today, man. For real. Every time we get on here, we got it on. Now, don't get it twisted. We got it on.
That Chicago Bulls joint you in.
Hey, hey, man. Hey, it was the
Chicago Bulls joint.
So I said, I had to come on the bench. I put up a double. You feel me?
That's it. My boy pulled out the whole.
Man, I'm feeling like Mike in this thing, man. A lot of, you got to peep the details, man. We straight Wu-Tang from head to toe.
Yeah, Wu-Tang.
I don't know if you lift up your foot, catch the camera or something like that, so they already know what time it is, man.
I just, making a gist.
Yeah, man. Wu-Tang dunks in this thing,
Classics.
Man. It's all about the details, man. Y'all see the Wu-Tang on the tongue,
ODB, man. Peanuts.
Yeah, hat, everything. Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? It's about putting it together. You know what I'm saying? To me, I'm the Lacoste boss. Y'all know what time it is. I'm to the flow with it. Burgundy fives. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how we kicking it. You know what I'm saying? Head to toe. But like I said, even with this Lacoste right here, it's more. This was a runway piece right here. These pants. This is more like pleated. You would think I have on like a polo or something like that, but I just throw it on a tee from like one of their little tennis collabs, man. To tie it all in together with the J's. So, if we going against the box thing, I should have on some penny loafers or, you know what I'm saying, some soft walk Lacoste shoes or something like that with the whole, fashion sweater with the damn ascot on or something with these particular kind of pants. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just, man, with me.
3 different styles.
Yeah, three different styles.
Yeah, but all fresh, though.
We all dripping. We all got it on in here, man. You know what I'm saying? So, man, rock what you want to rock, man. And people saying you can't wear basketball shoes. Jordans are basketball shoes. So I can't put these on with jeans. This is what you're going to wear with J's. Jeans and other kind of pants. This is a basketball shoe, people. If y'all didn't know, they're not just Jordans.
Yeah.
This is a basketball shoe. Michael Jordan played basketball in these. This is a new iteration. This is Ja Morant shoe. This is a new vibe. bro, if I want to put on some jeans with this and I got the right pair, I'm putting on some jeans with this. Right. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's sweats, it don't matter what it is. If I got the top or the fit, like I said, I go, like you said, color blocking. I like to be color coordinated and everything to kind of hit off my sneakers and my shoes. If it match, bro, I'm throwing it on.
Thank you.
If it fit good, like you said, you hit on something real important I picked up on. You say you pay attention to the fit on people's clothes.
Bingo.
That makes sense as well, bro. Like you can't be looking sloppy. You know what I'm saying? Look like you ain't iron your stuff. Like I get it. A lot of the clothes are bigger and stuff now, but sometimes it be looking like, bro, you're begging for some change all 2 cents a hand.
I just want your clothes to fit you, your color blocking to be right, and you'll be good to go. I promise you. Every time it's a win. It don't matter what you got on, it's how you present it. You know what I'm
saying? So how do you construct the fit though, Lonnie? So we see today you Wu-Tang head to toe.
Yes, sir.
Stupid.
Carhartt, East Coast staple.
Oh yeah, man. Hey, stupid Carhartt pants,
he
man.
went crazy. So how do you construct the fit, bro?
We build from the ground up. That's my thing. Yeah. But I'm gonna switch it up just for the show. Sometimes I'll build off an accessory. So I just pick a hat.
Okay.
Or because I got a bunch of hats at the crib. I pick a hat and I go from there. So, but mainly I'm a sneakerhead. So I'm gonna start with my shoes first.
Kicks, okay.
And then I go from my top to kind of what, the middle part. My pants, I let them do whatever.
Right.
As long as I got 2 colors that, matched, identical, I can kind of freak whatever else. And then I put on my accessories after that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You heard her from the guru himself.
Hey man, listen, you gotta put it on. Like I said,
learn your color wheel, folks. That saves you. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Hey, Sauce stamp of approval. My boy got it on, man. Listen, I'm telling you, my boy got it on today. For real. If you know, you know. Like, and I love it. And that kind of resonates with my style too. If I'm going with a theme, if I got on a jersey or something like that, I like to go full fit, like I'm a part of the team.
I understand.
Or anything like that. If I'm going to a race, I'm gonna have on a racing shirt with the hat or something like that. I love to be coordinated all together with that. So, like I said, your shirt with the ODB, like,
went crazy.
For you kids out there, y'all not gonna know who Old Dirty Bastard is. Just know he was a part of the Wu-Tang Clan, and he was that guy. He was real wild. You can look him up on YouTube. All them boys, man. More notable members, Method Man, Red Man. They was all connected with them boys, man. Ghostface Killer. Yeah. All them boys, RZA the Jizza, Inspector Deck. Capadonna, one of the more underrated members of the group, man.
We about to be on here for another hour naming all them brothers.
It's a lot of members. It's more than just the 9 that y'all hear.
Yeah, they definitely came out about 200 deep, man. Shout out to them guys, man. We definitely appreciate their contributions to the culture with those dunks, man. That's definitely a great pair to have. For sure, glad you had them on today so we can share them with the folks, man. So how y'all feel about the tunnel fits in sports, NBA versus NFL? Who y'all thinking putting it on better?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
NFL kind of been killing it lately. The NFL, like football players, at least during the era I was growing up, weren't really known for being dressers. Yep. It was always the basketball players. And I think this past season they kind of pulled up and switched up on us. Like I was looking at their tunnel fits more than I was looking at the NBA fits.
I agree.
It was some letdowns on the NBA side. People I thought that was going to be killing it didn't really kill it like I thought. And but yeah, definitely the NFL put that shit on this past season. So I'm gonna give them the at least so far, they won. NBA ain't finished yet, so I'm gonna wait. But NBA ain't showed me nothing this season just yet. NFL is definitely winning right now.
I agree 1,000%, bro. I feel like it is literally switched from the NFL killing it to the NBA is like, it's all right. I feel like the NBA, they try a lot of different vibes with their fits. I know a lot of those dudes have stylists and stuff like that. Yeah. And sometimes you have to tell a stylist no.
Right. Yeah, you do. I agree.
Sometimes you got to tell a stylist no, bro. Like, I know you paying them and this and that, but sometimes like, nah, that's not me. Like let's cook up something else. Yeah. Because in the NFL, when I think of the NFL, the first person I think of is Derrick Henry, bro.
Oh, Derrick Henry.
When I say Derrick Henry put it on, bro, like bro be sauced up for real.
Yeah.
But when I think back to when I was growing up, it was the NBA. You think about AI. AI changed the
everything,
whole
bro.
Game
everything for all professional sports, bro.
Yeah.
Banana Boat Boys after that, you know what I'm saying? With LeBron, CP3, and Melo. All them.
And then Odell, he splashed into the game. He was real drippy, real fashion forward. And I wouldn't say I would rock any and everything that he wrote. He definitely took it up to the next level. And then, you know, so yeah, for the football guys, man, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I would have to say, I guess it's because we see it more. The NBA more or less have the spotlight and they have more opportunities to put it on versus the NFL season. They only rocking, 17, 18 weeks. Yeah. And sometimes the guys, they will come in there in their sweats and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So NBA, I would say that they have more of a platform to actually put it on, and they're in the forefront. Bron put it on again. He got so many connections.
Oh my goodness.
He get LV for the free, I'm sure. Like, it's no way, bro, paying
he
for
probably
that.
Don't pay for
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
he get stupid LV, bro, that you'll never see one-on-one pieces. You already know how Shea coming. Like, he got his own style, and you know what I'm saying, doing what he need to do. It's a couple other players, man. They be stepping out doing it. Some of the stuff they have on, I can't get with. It'd be a little bit too man baggish.
Yeah, facts. But Jordan Clarkson is one of those guys that I'm like kind of been disappointed in sometimes. I'm like, bro, that's just overly baggy, or that just ain't it, bro.
Right. The fit, like you said earlier, the fit, like I understand baggy. Like baggy it can be a vibe when it's done right. Like Shea, he does it right.
Yeah, he does
it right. Like even with his kicks, like the shoe is more of like a bigger size fit on your foot. So going baggy with them joints is perfect.
Exactly.
And he does that style to the T, bro.
Yeah. Definitely, man. Another one I got to shout out, man. Definitely Russell Westbrook, bro.
We forgot about Russ. He got his own clothing line. Honor the gift. I got a couple of his pieces too.
Hey, super
big
dope,
fan,
bro. Super dope, bro. I rock with Russ the long way. Now again, he'll pop out there and some stuff that I personally couldn't pull off.
Russell go wild.
And I wouldn't rock.
He didn't rock the dress before, I think.
Something there like it. Something there like it. Some leather chaps or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, again, they ain't my stilo, but again, it ain't no box of fashion. Just because I don't like it, that don't mean it ain't dripping. It ain't, doing what it do. But I like how he puts his pieces together. Obviously, again, he has his own line, so he gonna wear a lot of his pieces and stuff. But even if he does wear other designers, I do like how he coordinates with it. He's a hooper, so he's tall. Right. He's a muscular figure, and all his pieces looks like it's tailored, which it might be. I mean,
for sure.
Like, he's a millionaire, so everything might be tailored.
All his clothes is tailored. Yeah,
for sure. And then also shout out to the sneaker go athlete man, PJ Tucker. He put it on too, bro.
PJ,
you already know with the shoes, he gonna kill it. But he also had them fits on. Whether it's just
James Harden be kind of getting to it too.
He put it on too. Hey, I mean, to make his shoes pop, you got to put it on.
James be matching the kicks with the car.
That'd be his rollout, man. Yeah, he had the Hellcat joints. He put up in the Hellcat and then put up in a Ferrari before. Had it all wrapped up. So I love his rollouts, man. It'd be super dope, man.
How y'all feel about KD fits?
Man, come on, bro. Hey, you wild, man. Come on, man. Man, KD say he ain't taking no shower every day, bro. He ain't worried about no fit,
man. He's strictly with hoops, bro.
Man, that's it, bro. That's it, bro. He with the team issue action, man.
I hear you, but you at some point, bro, you 30 plus, you got to change that. The personal grooming and all that. That's very important when you hit a certain age. I don't care. You gotta care,
bro. He legit don't care. You really don't, millionaire, bro. Running around with nappy head, ashy ankle.
Ashy is a fool,
like, bro.
Look like that nigga had scales on his ankle. Like a lizard.
Hey, look, this Kevin Durant right here got that crocodile skin on.
Bro, he can get an endorsement. Like, as soon as that picture would have hit the net, I would have called up my pubs or whatever. Hey man, hit up Jergens, hit up whatever lotion spot.
I could have capitalized. Let's do some Dragon Scale KD exclusives.
Right. Them would have been the kicks to make ashy.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah. Them would have been the kicks to make ashy right there.
Some ashy KD. There you go.
That's the one.
Hey, they need to have us a Nike, bro. We can really come up with stuff.
Hey, that would be funny.
Hey, the Ashy Laird KD 17. You know what I'm saying? 18, 19, whatever number he on.
Nike, if you take that idea, you
owe us a check,
yes,
man.
Sir.
Yeah. Tap in with us. Do not take. Well, y'all know y'all be watching anyway, so you know how that go. They'll slip and slide and try to innovate, some different ideas. Shout out to Nike, man. We love y'all.
How y'all feel about the big red boots? Because we talked about it on my platform one time. Y'all feeling the big red boots? The
clown boots?
Not my style. Not my style, but I did see some
on one time.
females crush them.
The females killed it.
I seen some females.
Females killed it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll say the females killed it. As far as that, bro, as far as a dude, I honestly couldn't just rationalize with waking up putting on some big cartoon plastic rubbery boots, bro. like you had some plastic condoms on your feet.
Nah, I can't do it.
I was worried about driving with them though, because it's
you can't drive.
I think most of those posted those for content, bro.
Yeah, true.
I don't think they really was wearing them every day.
Couldn't.
I would say, bro,
how you driving with them?
You taking them off after you leave the event? I'm not doing
bro,
that.
Bro, even that, you seen people's feet was getting stuck in them and stuff like that. They couldn't even get them out.
Nah, we good.
So I just personally feel that's like the epitome of what the hype beast culture and all that stuff. That's what that was like the pinnacle. Like, bro, next thing coming out, they finna drop, or Kanye, whoever, they gonna pull out some plastic bags. And it's not gonna be nothing on it. It's just gonna be the Glad.
He had them socks
by Kanye or Supreme, whatever brand you want to put on there. It was literally garbage bags that you can get from your local store, and that was gonna be the next drip. People walking out in.
That's wild.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, again, I like, if you want to push the limits, it is what it is. But that was definitely, man, get that.
It was a trend. It was a trend for the time. So right now, what do y'all think is the best or worst trend that's happening right now? Right now in fashion, what's the best or worst trend? I'll say the worst trend for me, I would say, and I'm speaking off of recent experience. So, Air Max Day coming up. We got an event. We're ambassadors for Maximum Air. Shout out to Kicks and Froze. Shout out to Dup and SWAT. Shout out to Loom Studios. So Air Max Day is coming up, and I'm like, yo, I got some Air Maxes I haven't worn yet. I'm gonna get a jersey. Found a ill jersey that matched perfectly.
It would definitely call
the colorway of the Air Maxes is crazy. So when I found the jersey to match perfect, I'm like, yeah, this is the one. Order the joint. It comes in. Open up the pack. Hold it. You hold your shirt up. Check it out. Man, as soon as I looked at it, I said, oh, no, it ain't. It's cropped. Cropped jersey, bro. I
like
can't,
how
you
cropped
your belly
is it? You about to say, how cropped is it?
Listen, man, I can't have my belly out, bro. I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the Slim Brothers, maybe y'all can go Russell Westbrook and vibe with that. I can't do it, bro. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna get this to wifey. I'm gonna style a fit for her. She can wear the jersey. It can be, how the females wear oversized jersey. Yeah, so I gave it to wifey. I'm going to style a fit for her. But that crop, man, hey.
I don't mind it being cropped. It just got to be at my waist. It can't be higher. Like, it has to be like where the belt loops are.
I agree.
Right above the belt. Like, it can't be no stomach showing, bro. Hey, no Shakira here, dog. No belly dancing. No belly out. Nah, that's nasty.
That crop. And the thing about it, when brands get the crop pieces, when they're getting it from the manufacturers, they don't sometimes know how cropped it's going to be. Like to what you just said, is it going to fall by the belt? Is it going to be a little bit above? You know what I'm saying? So, I was hurt, man. I was sad about that.
Yeah, hey, that's the worst, bro. Like, when you have a fit and everything kind of planned out and you waiting on that last piece or whatever, and you get it and it's not what you expected, bro. And even if they had the pictures online, a lot of times the colors be off, or in your situation, the size of where it showed, probably on the picture, it wasn't what you expected. You know what I'm saying? So, that definitely sucks. I would have to say, bro, I ain't gonna say it's like brand new trend, but just kind of that whole dirty shoe wave where, people just rocking dirty shoes or I'm not even a fan of like something like the Golden Goose shoes, which those are, higher end sneakers and they're already pre-aged. I mean, you have certain other brands that do it like Gucci and, Balenciaga and stuff like that. It's already pre-worn. I just like to look clean, bro. Like that's an underestimated thing, and especially about me, and I guess it's just how I came up. Rest in peace to my Grammy or whatnot. She was a stickler on making sure that you look neat, bro.
Yeah.
Your clothes and stuff are ironed and everything's put together. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about the brand and what you put on. I said I can have a full Walmart fit on, bro. Hanes pack tee, whatever the case may be, some Russell sweatpants, whatever the case. It ain't nothing high fashion, ain't nothing exclusive. But if I'm neat, bro, and my shoes fresh and they clean, dog, I'm in the game. You know what I'm saying? You could be having on a full LV fit, bro, but you got last night chicken wing stains on there. You walk to the club or whatever, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just calling out here, bro. Y'all
I know what you're talking about.
You know who done came in there, bro, from a long night and they trying to get another fit and they haven't. You know what I'm saying? They can buy the designer stuff, but you can look at them and tell, like, dang, bro, you looking kind of sloppy in here. You like a slouch. Like, you got on $20,000 in clothes, but, bro, you looking like a zero.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I just got on a plain white tee, but I'm fresh out the pack, ironed up. You know what I'm saying? Looking good, smelling good, and you looking crazy.
Dirty forces.
Yeah.
Dirty. Your force is dirty. We can never date.
Bro. My goodness.
Your force is dirty. We cannot date. Don't talk to me.
Bro said, don't talk to me.
Hey, man, listen, no other people, like, you just see people in the streets, whether it's the old Panda Dunks or the white Air Force Ones, and they looking like they came from 30 years ago. Like, bro, the shoelaces are brown and gray. Do you know how many times you had to wear some white Air Force Ones to make your laces? I ain't talking about the shoe.
Put them
your
on.
Laces turn gray.
I don't even want to touch the shoelaces. The
hey,
time
man.
up. Like, that's what I think about.
Them grass cutting shoes at that point.
Bingo.
Man.
You know what I mean?
And they rocking them like that's the fit. Like that's in, bro. Like that's something that I've seen is kind of trending with the younger folk.
I don't. You know what trend I'm starting not to like. I don't mind a little bit of rhinestones and like a t-shirt or something, but that overly bedazzled look on your work pant, the carpenter work pants,
too much.
Or on the flannel,
it's too much.
Yeah. Nah, I'm good on that. Like, that's OD with it. Like it look like you look like a what's the little globe that be spinning? Yeah, like a disco ball, bro.
Yeah,
pick one or the other. Don't do both at least.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Some of y'all,
I don't like pants at all.
Yeah, some of y'all boys definitely out here looking like Bratz dolls, man.
Yeah, I mean, they already wearing their nails painted, and then to add that on top of that, it's OD, man. Rings on every finger. It's like okay, bro.
Yeah. I'm glad you mentioned that because that was definitely gonna be on my short list to mention, man, for sure. I can't get it's like rhinestone everything, and it just kind of came out overnight.
Yeah,
it's certain pieces that look good with it. You know what I'm saying? I think they had a guy out there, Complex Con. They was doing the Mitchell and Ness jersey, like putting the rhinestone. Like that was kind of dope. The way that he was customizing it, and piecing it, like it went like just uniform. But now, like you literally see a guy sweatsuit on from head to toe, bro, like rhinestone
everywhere.
I'm just like, yeah, that's a little bit OD. Maybe just wear the pants and wear something else different. Like I understand it's a matching set or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? But again, that's part of fashion. You have to wear everything matchy.
Break the setup.
But it's just like, you shining a little bit too hard. I mean, hey, shout out to Baby and the Hot Boys, man. Get your shine on. You know we with that. Hey, you gotta have limits. You gotta know when to get your shine on and sort of turn it down, man. Y'all
it just be OD. It's like a light show, man. Like, calm it down, man. Just no Gucci facts.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, just pick one or the other. Like, don't do the whole fit like that, man. And then you probably got some loud jewelry on too. It's too much.
Yeah,
way too much.
Yeah, definitely too much. So, man, now we kind of had some time to simmer on it, man. We're in Air Max month, day, all that. What other shoes and or silhouettes do you guys think should have its own day or month to be recognized as where you'll literally rock that pair every day of the month, or it should be something to celebrate it every day of the month in the culture? Because again, Air Maxes are very important, iconic idea to come up with it. We literally are walking on air, right? So that's super cool. You know what I'm saying? Like when you really think about it in a sneaker. So what other silhouettes or shoes do you guys think deserves its own day and or month?
I'm honestly surprised Jordan hasn't capitalized on that. Like have a Jordan day, right? And have everybody build the hype just like Air Max Day. Of course, most people wear Jordans constantly anyway, but have a crazy drop during that Jordan Day or Jordan month or whatever. And, you know, it could really be a major thing just like Air Max Day. So I'm kind of surprised Jordan hasn't tapped into that yet. You know what I'm saying? Because it would be major.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely second that. Y'all know I'm primarily a Jordan guy. Far as the majority of my shoes, I got a little bit of everything for sure. But definitely, man, them 23s, I'm with you, bro. Like, I definitely feel it should be a month, like, to where every single day we're wearing a different pair of J's. I mean, you can go numbers, like, if you want to go that way, however you want to spin it, but it's just so much.
It's enough to do a whole month.
A whole month, right.
Yeah. I definitely would say J's. Man, what you think, though, Lon?
I got two. I would like to see New Balance do one. And I would like to see Nike do it with Nike basketball, because I feel like Nike basketball, I think we forget that was like a real era. Like all through the 90s and early 2000s, Nike basketball shoes were the pinnacle. Maybe not the most comfortable, but the pinnacle of basketball. Like basketball, Nike basketball. We ain't thinking about no other brand. Not Adidas, not whatever brand you could think of. Nike basketball was it. Every team shoe was Nike basketball. Wasn't New Balance, wasn't Adidas.
Yep. And what they could do for Nike basketball, like they dealt with Charles Barkley, they dealt with Tim Duncan, they dealt with Penny Hardaway.
Yeah.
Bring out a dope exclusive drop for Nike basketball day. You can
pick players and do packs, because a lot of them used to wear other stuff. Like Tim Duncan used to wear the Air Jordan 14s.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that. You know what I'm saying? Like pick a pack for each player of all the exclusive shoes Tim Hardaway. That would be a crazy pack.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And just do it that way.
But I will say though, man, I do like in the game that we're seeing right now is Nike is bringing back some of those classic silhouettes, man. You see, we had the white chocolates just came back out.
Yes, sir. Hyperflies.
Those are dope. They're bringing back the gloves, the GPs. Can't wait to give me another pair of those, man. You know, so I definitely do like that they're bringing back some of like the older shoes from those signature athletes. I think that's real dope and very much needed in the game. And I would also like, you know, before long, they was kind of going on that run with bringing back some of the Galaxy shoes and stuff like that. But just bringing back some of those earlier colorways in the bronze, which they're sprinkling them here and there, but it's not as constant. I would like for that whole era that you were speaking on with Nike basketball, like with the earlier Kyrie pairs and stuff like that, just to come back to give like the newer age hoopers some stuff, you know, they can touch and they can actually put on the court. Because again, they're basketball purpose shoes. So for those guys that do play ball, they're already broken down. You know, they can't wear them no more. True. So I would really like that for them. And also just for us, if, you know, you were into that lane and you were collecting those particular items, it would be dope to see those, but definitely the 90s stuff for sure.
Yeah, the 90s stuff is
we're getting a lot of up-tempos, and that's something else that I'm, you know, not really liking with trends as far as what we're being offered in the store is just a gazillion colorways of silhouettes that I would say that aren't that sought after. You can get an OG color, you know, one or two of those, and then maybe a couple of alternatives, but stop there. Like, you go into the store, you're saying up tempos, bro, you got 6-7 colorways of them, and it's like, bro,
all running them into the ground.
like, we didn't need this. Like, we didn't ask for this, bro.
It's kind of like how Jordan did when he did his retros back in the day. It'd be a new colorway, like the court purples came out. I don't know if they were called court purples. The gray and purple Air Jordan 7s. Remember when they came out?
Are you talking about the Flint 7s?
The Flint 7, I couldn't think of it. Flint 7s, they came out with a Cardinal. So it was a new colorway.
I remember that
colorway.
day.
They should probably stick to that form. I'm going to give you a new colorway, and I'm going to give you an old one. Just in case you don't like the new one, I can just get the OG colorway.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I can agree with that, man. I just feel it is just so much stuff. And again, certain colorways is alternate. They're real clean. I can get with them, but it's just like at no given time should I walk in and I got 2 or 3 Air Jordan 13s on the wall, different colors, or 2 or 3 14s, and it's like a colorway that, bro, we didn't ask for this, dog. Like that's not it, man. Like y'all could have allocated those resources to pop out, Emmitt Smith Reebok, or you know what I'm saying, something like that, something that Barry or the Junior Seau's and stuff. I love to see that they bringing Griffey's back and stuff like that. Right. But also come with different flavors or stuff that we might have didn't have, maybe some PEs or stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
PEs is really a market they haven't tapped in. It's so many closets that we will love to raid to get their PEs. And I'm like, bro, you got Chris Paul, you got Ray Allen. You got too many guys that they had really nice PEs that y'all have not really. Yes, Darius Miles. Yeah. His Cleveland PEs are dumb.
Bro, that white, that white orange patent leather with the icy bottom.
That's the ones I'm talking about. His Cleveland,
shout out
his Cleveland run was nasty.
On Instagram, man. He's the only person I know with those. With that white and orange D Miles for them Jordan 9s,
Derek Anderson had some good colorways too.
Man, hey, he was low top black. That was the pair that came out, the all black 9 Pat Leather. That's where they originated from.
Yep.
He had the lows with DA9 on the pair.
Yep.
All black Pat Leather with the red on there, bro.
Crazy.
Like killing game. Dick Anderson back in the day too. He had the charcoals but had the blue in there.
Oh,
with the Magic.
He was a sleeper Michael Petrus when he played with the Warriors and the Magic.
Man, he had some crazy. He got some crazy.
Shocked to see he was even with the brand, but
I was too. But
he was hooping at the time. I'm like,
he had some heat though. Michael Petrus had some heat, bro.
Michael Finley too.
Michael Finley, they did do his 14s not too long ago though.
Yeah, the all black and white. That was like a Michael Finley
disappeared, bro. I was waiting for them joints to go on sale.
I was too.
Because I'm like, man, nobody talking about them. I'm like, I thought it was going to go on sale. They don't really know what these are.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna let them drop. I'm not gonna get them the first day, bro. Them joints disappeared.
Yeah, I would wait for the same here, bro. Waiting, and gone.
Yeah, that's how 14s are though. It seems like they kind of make those limited, and that's what I don't understand. They oversaturate silhouettes or colorways that you didn't ask for. But certain pairs that do come out that we can connect to, whether it's a limited,
like 17 lows,
17s and stuff like that. They want to make them so limited, So which again, I understand it has to be a fine line, especially with 17s. So they say they're so much expensive to make. But in this day and time, bro, y'all created the technology 15, 20 years ago. So I mean, is it really that expensive? But it's I just wish it was more balanced to where everything you kind of have a shot to get. Like with those 17s and all that stuff, man, you don't have no chance.
Nah,
like,
you don't know nobody.
You just got to really have luck of the draw to get that kind of stuff, man. Literally. But on the flip side, it's stuff that's just readily sitting. But again, I'm not knocking that because that's honestly how it was. Like even though J's would sell out back in the day, bro, if you really look hard enough, you could still copy.
Yeah, you
could.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If you went to multiple malls, if you had the means, Mom Deuce or your pops or whoever you grew up with, bro, they ain't finna run y'all around. Sorry, one store, maybe two. If you don't get these, boy, you better get something else.
Might take me to Eastland and that's it. We ain't going no further in Charlotte.
Yeah,
Eastland.
exactly. You know what I'm saying? So, you can't have somebody's gonna be left out in the sneaker world. Like you can't make everybody.
Oh yeah,
that's just the way it goes.
But it's the opportunity though.
Yeah,
like you said, just give me the opportunity at least. I'm cool with that.
For sure. But yeah, definitely, man. Hopefully Nike just listen to this stuff because that was a good idea, man. Just releasing OG stuff and then maybe a color variants here and there, and just keep giving us stuff out the vault, bro. Again, it's old stuff. I understand how to keep innovating and everything, but Nike just laid down the game so hard. Y'all got so much stuff. Y'all can go the next 10 years without even creating a new shoe. It ain't even gonna hurt y'all market share, bro. Like,
really.
I know I'm gonna be an advocate for buying it because if
I'm gonna buy it over and over and over.
Yeah, like I might have had when I was 5. Like, bro, I can't wear my shoes when I was 5. So give me some of the stuff that I was rocking back then, like that 97. Then again, like the wave with fashion is real 90ish. That's kind of back in the way. So Nike, man, hey. Drop that old stuff, man. Drop them Junior Seau's and stuff, man. Drop them KGs, man. That's another pair I've been waiting to come
Kevin
back, man. Them Kevin Garnett's, bro, the white and black pair. With that blue gradient, man, them things super cold, bro. So, yeah, man, there's a lot of stuff that it can really come with, man, But we'll see how it shakes out, man. But, definitely, man, this was a great episode, guys. Definitely, once again, we want to appreciate my dog, little boy Ronnie on this thing, man, tapping in with the game.
Thank y'all for having me on.
The Sauce guys, man. Y'all, as y'all have been doing, appreciate y'all following us on IG. Y'all ran up them YouTube subscribers and them views on the previous 2 episodes. If you have not done so, go ahead and make sure you tap in. Like, share, and subscribe on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram at the Supreme Saucecast. And upcoming, also catch us in Charlotte at Bloom Studios on Air Max Day.
Yes, sir.
We're going up for maximum air. Y'all see us. Hey, man, flick it up. Chop it up with us, man. Who knows? You could be the next guest sitting right here with my dog at on the Supreme Saucecast, man. But it's your boy Ice Boss. Checking it out, man. Co-host.
Yes, sir. D-Fent.
We out of here.
We out.
Lonnie, Sauce.